It was a stranger who came to the rescue when he saw a car in the ditch at Wakefield, Nebraska this past snowy weekend.
And little did he know, the passengers needed more than just a ride home. They desperately needed a ride to the hospital.
Our Abby Taylor tells us more on how a South Dakota basketball coach and Wakefield's volunteer firefighters helped this family in need.
It was a typical weekend of back-to-back games for the Northern State men's basketball coach, Saul Phillips.
So this past weekend we played 2 games, the first on Friday night at Augustana in Sioux Falls, and then on Saturday we were scheduled to play Wayne State in Nebraska.
Phillips normally would ride the bus with his players, but he decided to drive himself from Sioux Falls to Wayne.
This particular night, there were some people in Sioux Falls, alums, and some people that I wanted to meet with.
On his drive down, he came across high winds, blowing snow, and whiteout conditions.
Thinking to myself, I might not have made the best decision in the world driving right now. I know this road. If I can get to Wakefield, that's a town, and at least I'll be in a town.
But his decision to drive put him in the right place at the right time.
I'm sitting there waiting for the wind to break just enough so I can see where the road is, and I see headlights in the ditch on my side of the road.
Phillips found 3 passengers in the car and offered to drive them where they needed to go.
As soon as they got in my car, the lady in the back seat, her first words were, "I'm in labor." And that changed the narrative a little bit. I said, "Are you having contractions?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "How often?" She goes, "Pretty much all the time. They're pretty constant." The gentleman who in the backseat, her fiance, was on the phone with 911, but he was trying to control his breathing because he was having an asthma attack.
He called 911, and in 20 minutes, 8 of the Wakefield volunteer firefighters was on scene, just 1.5 miles north of Wakefield on State Highway 35.
So him and his wife, which is the other EMT, responded in his pickup with a snowplow. I responded in my pickup with my snowplow on, and then also followed the bunch to Wayne with my pickup.
The department said it was a team effort to make sure the mother was transported to the hospital safely. They even called the Nebraska Department of Transportation to lead them with a plow truck to the hospital in Wayne.
Baby Hazel was born in Wayne Hospital. Her mom, Naomi, was incredibly brave.
At the end of the day, it all came down to perfect timing.
What was remarkable is that I was able to witness these things at that moment and be there to be part of all this.
In Wakefield, Nebraska, Abby Taylor, Siouxland News.
What an incredible story. And Phillips ended up making it to Wayne. His team won the game against Wayne State the next day.